Hello Math learners! This is the last part of video series natin, part 8 ng 2020 MTOEFL Reviewer Grade 5 Elimination Round. So nagtapos tayo sa number 35 last week. Dito na tayo sa problem number 36 question. The volume of a cube is 1,728 cubic meters. How long is its edge? Ang tinatanong dito guys, ilan yung measurement, ilan yung length ng isang side. So ang ating solution dito guys, alam natin yung 1,728 cubic meters. Pwedeng isulat as ganito. At alam din natin ang volume ng cube ay S cube. Kasi pare-pareho lang naman yung side niya. So, 3 beses mo siyang minultiply sa sarili nito. So, substitution, 1,728 cubic meters equals S cube. So, para makuha natin yung isang side, i-cube root natin each side. So, ganito. Cube root. Tapos ito rin. Cube root. Okay, so makakancel natin dito guys yung exponent na 3 dito, tsaka yung cube root. So, S equals cube root of. So, guys, mag-iisip tayo ng numero na 3 beses mo minultiply ay ang sagot 1,728. So, para madali guys, ang gagawin natin is ipa-prime factorization natin ang 1,728 para makita natin kung ano yung numero dyan na 3 beses mong minultiply. So, ganito yung ibig kong sabihin guys. I-prime factorization muna natin. So, prime factorization, meron tayong video tungkol dyan kung paano mag-prime factorization. Magagamit mo siya sa GCF, LCM, LCD. I will give the link on the description box below or pakicheck ang video na ito mamaya. Pero patapusin mo muna tong video na ito. Okay, 1,728 divided by 2, 864 divided by 2, 432 divided by 2, 216 divided by 2, 108 divided by 2, 54 divided by 2, 27 divided by 3, 9 divided by 3, 3. So napansin ninyo, dito may tatlong tig 4, no? Kasi 2 times 2, 4. So 4, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 2, 4. Tapos, may pares siya na iisang 3. So 4 times 3 equals 12. So alam na natin kung ilan yung ilalagay dito guys. Okay ba? So nakatulong sa atin yung prime factorization para malaman natin kung ano yung numero na 3 beses mong multiply para makuha yung 1,728. So, yun yung number 12 kasi nakuha natin. Kita natin, no? Yung pares-pares. 4, i-partner mo sa 3, maging 12. Yan. May pares sila pareho. Tatlong number 4 at tatlong number 3. 4 times 3 is 12. So, ang ibig sabihin yan, ganito. 12 meters cube. Yan. So, pwede na nating ma-cancel yung exponent na ito sa 3 tsaka yung cube root. So the final answer is S equals 12 meters. So this is the final answer. How long is its edge? Answer is 12 meters. Okay, so next problem please. Problem number 37. In rolling a die 12 times, the following outcome were recorded: 2, 5, 3, 1, 1, 4, 3, 1, 6, 2, 5, 4. Which outcome occurred 25% of the time? So, para ma-solve ito guys, ang ating solution, magtatali tayo. Okay? So, isulat natin. Ito yung ating solution. Maglagay tayo ng number 1 hanggang 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, yung unang outcome is number 2. So, naka 1 point na si 2. Next is number 5. Naka 1 point na rin si 5. Next is number 3. 1 point sa 3. So, number 1, dalawa. So, 2 points agad. Tapos yung number 4, isa. 1 point na rin si 4. So, 3 again. So, 2 points na si 3. 1. Tsaka 6. So, 3 points na si 1. Tsaka 1 point na si 6. Next is 2, 5, 4. 2, 5, 4. So, napansin nyo guys, ito, tig 4 sila. Tig to 2. 2 out of, ilan yung times? 12 times. So, 2 over 12. So, yung 2 over 12, 1, 6 siya. So, yung 1, 6, pag i-convert mo siya sa decimal, magiging 0.1666. Kaya, ang equivalent niyan sa percent is 16. Kapag ita-times mo sa 100, 16.66%. So, mali siya guys, no? Mali. Hindi ito yung hinahanap natin kasi yung hinahanap natin, 25%. Okay? Hindi rin naman pwede yung number 6. Kasi ito, 1 over 12 ang fraction yan. Pag i-convert sa decimal, magiging 0.0833. So, pag i-convert mo siya sa percent, i-move to the decimal places to the right, 2 places. 8.33% siya. So, mali din yung 6. So, natitira na lang is number 1. Ito, ang equivalent niyan is 3 over 12 kasi 3 times siyang naging outcome occurred out of 12 times. So, ang 3 over 12 divided by both sides by 3 is 1/4. At ang 1/4 alam natin 0.25 yung decimal niyan at 25%. Yan. So, the final answer is nakuha ni 1. Yun, 25%. So, anong final answer natin? The final answer is 1. Kasi yung tanong, which outcome occurred 25%? Yun yung number 1. The next problem, please. Problem number 38. What is the value of 8 squared minus 2 times the quantity of 1 plus 3 raised to 2 or squared? The solution dito guys, using PEMDAS rule, kung hindi mo pa napapanood ang ating video tungkol dyan, pakicheck ang video na ito mamaya, pero papatapusin mo muna tong video na ito. I will give them on the link on the description box below. Okay, so ito muna, itong nasa parenthesis, at may exponent siya. So parenthesis muna guys. 8 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 3, 4. 4 squared. So next is yung may exponent. Yan, ito. So 8 squared, 64. Minus 2 times 4 squared is 16. Okay? Tapos, ang susunod is multiplication. M. 64 minus 2 times 16, 32. Okay? 64 minus 32, 32. Lagyan natin equals. So this is the final answer. Okay? So again, ang ginamit natin ay yung PEMDAS rule. Kaya nakuha natin yung 32. So next problem please, number 39. Problem number 39, the perimeter of a square is 25 centimeter. What is its area to the nearest whole number? So ang ating solution dito guys, alam natin ang formula ng square is of perimeter of a square is P equals 4S. So ang gagawin natin is substitute natin 25 centimeter equals 4S. Para makancel yung number 4, divide both sides by 4, pareho. So makakancel yung 4. Ang matitira is S na lang. So 25 centimeter divided by 4 is 6.25 centimeter. Hindi pa to yung final answer ha. Nakuha natin yung isang side ng square. So, ganito. Assume na square yan. 6.25 centimeter, 6.25 centimeter. Ang tanong, what is its area? Okay. So guys, ang area ng square is A equals S squared. So area equals 6.25 centimeter times 6.25 centimeter or squared. So, ang sagot dito guys, kung i-multiply natin, 39.0625 square centimeter. Ngayon, ang tanong kasi, what is its area to the nearest whole number? Ano ba yung katabi ni 9? 0. So, the final answer is, kung i-round off mo siya sa to the nearest whole number, 39 square centimeter. Kasi 0 yung katabi ng 9. Next problem, last but not the least. Problem number 40, question, if it is 2:45 p.m. in the Philippines, what time is it in France? Which is 7 hours behind. So, nang tanong guys, ano daw yung oras sa France kung 7 hours behind? Kung napansin nyo, behind, ibig sabihin, late sila ng 7 hours. Mas ahead tayong nasa Philippines, dito sa Pilipinas. So guys, para makuha natin yung sagot, working backwards tayo. So sa Philippines, 2:45 ng hapon. Alas 2:45 ng hapon. Dito yan sa Philippines. So tig-iisang oras lang guys ha, para hindi tayo malito. Kasi sabi dito 7 hours behind. So 1 hour ago, 1:45 p.m. Subtract pa natin ng 1 hour. So 12:45 p.m. pa rin. Next, subtract 1 hour. 11:45. Ano na ilalagay? Hindi na p.m. kundi a.m. na. So minus 1 hour. Subtract 1 hour. 10:45 a.m. Ilang hours na yun? 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 hours yung kailangan. So, minus 1 hour. 9:45 a.m. Pang 5 na to ha. Next, minus 1 hour. Subtract. 8:45 a.m. And last, kasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, 7:45. Pang 7th ito. So guys, huwag kayong malito ha. Kaya naging PM to, hapon kasi no. Pero 7 hours ago or behind, syempre umaga pa lang sa kanila. Ibig sabihin, alas 2:45 ng hapon na dito sa Pilipinas. Pero sa France, 7:45 a.m. pa lang sila. Umaga pa lang sila doon. Okay, so the final answer is 7:45 a.m. Okay, so maraming salamat sa panonood ng video na ito. Kung nakatulong sa iyo ang video na ito at yung video series natin tungkol sa 2020 MTOP Reviewer Grade 5 Elimination Round, please give this video a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Learn Math PH. Paki-turn on na rin ang notification bell para wala kang ma-miss na kahit isa sa mga uploads natin. Kaya laging tandaan ang ating outro message, every problem, there is, and there is always has a solution. So love lots, keep smiling, and keep learning. Maraming salamat. Bye!